I think the sort of Americana, old jump blues scene is quite important to Brighton. There's a lot of bands that have been following it, especially recently. It seems to be getting more and more popular. I think people are finally bored of 16-year-olds in skinny jeans.
Yeah, I think that's been true over the last year. There seems to be a lot of more like organic acoustic music.
The 50s scene, the 40s, the American protest music, blues. You know, all these genres are things that young people are starting to listen to again, whereas before, you know, maybe not. People's influences are expanding. The scene's really opening up, and especially with acoustic bands taking album of the year. The Fleet Foxes album is sort of more an acoustic choral album. You've got Bon Iver, people like that really getting noticed now, whereas, you know, as little as 5 years ago, I really think if they presented those albums to labels, they would have been laughed at.
Yeah, I think people are a bit tired. You know, there seems to be, I don't know, something else is...
There's a change in the air.
Yeah, because I think it's been on the peripheral for a while, this whole, like, Americana term has been, you know, but a couple of things have sort of brought it through over the last year, I think.
I think Brighton is at the forefront of this, and Down Home Festival is going to be a great chance for all the acts in Brighton that are in this scene to really come forward and almost showcase themselves, I guess, this exciting genre. I think festivals have always been important to music because it's a chance to basically, rather than just going to see a gig, and you know, when we go to gigs all the time, and when we go, we always make sure we see the support bands, because you want to really see that, you know, if you can be introduced to something new, then that's brilliant. And I think at festivals you go for the bands that you like that are on the bill, but the really great thing about festivals is you get introduced to so much new stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever come away from a festival without learning maybe 2 or 3 new bands that I love, and I've gone out and bought their records.
Absolutely. Yeah, I remember going to a festival, seeing a band for the first time, getting a CD there and then, and actually getting it signed by the guys, which was great.
Yeah, I don't know, I think when I was a bit younger, the appeal of going to the bigger, more corporate festivals had a larger appeal, whereas I think now a lot of people seem to have shifted to the slightly more independent or independently controlled festivals like Down Home, where it is more organic and it isn't just, you know, fueled by mass advertising and massive sort of drinks companies, if you like, or whatever.
But you got to spend a fortune.
Well, I think it's just a lot more chilled out for people. People, you know, they go. It's just a lot easier.
And I mean, it is based entirely on music. You know, the guy that picks the bands literally sits there with a rack of CDs and picks the bands.
Yeah.
Or, you know,
I think it can be better value for money in some ways. Yeah. I just think, you know, it's far more personal, or you can have more of a more pleasant experience, because on a smaller scale, you do get the chance maybe to interact with people that are into the same things, you know, as opposed to, you know, hundreds and thousands of people in a film just sort of bumbling around. You know, it's a bit more focused.
Yeah, and the small festivals always have like a really nice vibe about them, a sort of community spirit, especially in Brighton, which is a very community-based place anyway. You always have that kind of family feel, and it's really nice. And
people who live in Brighton tend to go to festivals anyway. Yeah. You might see a few usual suspects.
You know, it's a festival for people that really love what they love, and it's going to be great. And I hope they book us for next year as well.
Yeah.
Hi, we're Sweet Sweet Lies, and you can catch us at Down Home Festival.
We'll be playing on the first night of the festival, which is on Friday the 10th of July.
Or you can catch us at the launch party at Hector's house this Wednesday. Is there free drinks?
Don't say that, because there isn't. Right, sorry, we'll run that down.